Good evening. Today I'm going to be reading a short story which I wrote last night. I call it Playing Games. I have run this here inn for many years now and pride myself on offering an entertaining evening, yet there was one night many years ago that was remarkably entertaining. It was the night before Christmas, and snow lay heavy on the fells. A young farmer came in and sat down. You know the type, very rustic, bit daft looking. He sat with his pint of ale and gazed into the fire. Soon afterwards, an old gentleman joined him. They were a mismatched pair, but both being friendly chaps, they soon fell to talking. That old man, he was a well-dressed gent, in a black frock coat and with bright, flinty eyes. "Would you care for a game of chess?" the gentleman asked. "Aye, that I would," replied the lad. "Let's make it more interesting. Are you a gambling man?" "Aye," said the lad. "Well then, if you win, you may have half the gold in the world, and if I win, I claim your immortal soul," said the gentleman. "That is interesting," replied the lad. They played for almost an hour. You have never seen such a game. Both players were highly skilled and so sporting and good-natured. Not once did they boast or complain. In the end, they were both down to a king and a pawn each, and they were forced to declare a stalemate. "It seems that neither of us have won. May I suggest a new game?" said the gent. "How about a drinking competition?" suggested the lad. "Indeed," agreed the gentleman. "Whoever can be the first to drink 12 glasses and still be standing is the winner," said the lad. "Jolly good. And if you win, you may claim half the gold in the world and marry the prettiest princess on earth. If I win, I claim your immortal soul," said the gentleman. "Good odds," agreed the lad. The old gent produced a golden chalice from his pocket and ordered 4 pints of me finest wine. The farm lad, however, ordered only pints of mild ale. They drank and they drank steadily for over 3 hours. After 7 glasses of strong wine, the old man was red in the face and his voice became slurred. "I see what you did there, boy," he said. "I admire your cunning. Let's call it a draw." The boy laughed and agreed. "Now for a more interesting game," the old man continued. "How about a fiddle playing competition? If you win, you may claim half the gold in the world, the prettiest princess, and dominion over the 7 seas. If I win, I claim my soul," interrupted the boy. "Yes, I know, and a fine game it is." The old man produced a beautiful ebony fiddle and played a fine tune, the finest I have ever heard. It was so good that everyone in the inn was on their feet, clapping and cheering. Next, the lad took up the fiddle. He dragged the bow across the strings a few times, producing notes like the cry of a fox in pain. Then he laughed and put it down again. "I must confess, I have not a clue "How to play," said the lad. "You fool! Then your soul is mine," snapped the old man. The lad looked him in the eye and laughed. "Devil, me old friend, I have given me soul to the lady many years ago. It is hers alone, and I have nothing to give you. Now, let me thank you for a most enjoyable evening and bid you a good night." The end.